Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Mangumson here, bringing you another Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most underutilized subclasses in the game, and that is Stasis. We are going to be using the Glacial Grenade to create shatters. We're going to be utilizing the Glacial Grenade to create Diamond Lances. We're going to be picking up those Diamond Lances to create more Stasis Crystals, to create more Stasis Shards in order to grant us overshields, melee energy, and so much more. With the new armor charge system in the game, we have so many more things to delve into. Alright guys, let's get into the video, and I want to present to you the Cadmus Ridge Lance Cap. Now, the Cadmus Ridge Lance Cap has a unique interaction with the Rally Barricade, Stasis Weapons, and Diamond Lance itself. While putting bullets down range and focusing on a single target, bosses in particular, you'll generate Diamond Lances from behind your barricade. Also, when damaging enemies with your Stasis weapons, utilizing the Diamond Lance aspect will also generate you Diamond Lances. Now, Cadmus Ridge's unique effect is called Lancer's Vigil. Diamond Lances create Stasis Crystals on impact when thrown, which they didn't do before, with more crystals created by hitting bosses and vehicles. While using a Stasis subclass and behind your Rally Barricade, rapid precision hits from behind your Rally Barricade will generate a Diamond Lance at your location. Now, you can combine this with your kinetic Stasis weapon or your heavy Stasis weapon. In the gameplay that I'm showing you here, I'm using the recurring impact Stasis rapid fire machine gun in order to create those Diamond Lances, and in order to utilize Headstone to create more Stasis Crystals to shatter. Now, while the new exotic Winter's Bite may be appealing, I don't have it yet. So let's get into Diamond Lance. Diamond Lance says shatter or defeat targets with Stasis abilities or weapons to create a Stasis Lance. You can use the new purpose, which you get from the Duality Dungeon. You can use the Herald C with Headstone or the recurring impact with Headstone. Going over the other aspect that we have equipped here, we have Tectonic Harvest. Shattering a Stasis Crystal creates Stasis Shards. This grants melee energy to you and allies. Now, breaking down the build, I didn't go with using Whisper of Chains, as I didn't think that the juice was worth the squeeze. This is completely counterintuitive to the way that we use this build, as we do not hunker behind Stasis Crystals or use them for damage resistance. We end up utilizing our crystals in order to generate shards, in order to grant overshields and grant health to us and gain back that melee energy. Now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes and go over the flow of the build and the fragments that I have equipped. Now, we are starting off with Whisper of Rhyme. Collecting Stasis Shards grants us the Overshield. Next, we go into Whisper of Shards. Shattering a Crystal temporarily boosts grenade recharge rate. Then we go into Whisper of Rending, what allows us to do more damage to Stasis Crystals. Then we get Whisper of Conduction, nearby Stasis Shards track to our position. And rounding it all out, we have Whisper of Fissures, increasing the damage and size of the burst of Stasis when you destroy a crystal or defeat a frozen target. Now, you're going to be deleting a lot of frozen targets, but using your primary and your heavy isn't always the best go. So we go with the Devil's Ruin as a little pocket rocket in our back pocket. The exotic sidearm Devil's Ruin has a unique effect. When holding down the trigger, you shoot a high-powered unstoppable shot. This is good for unstoppable champions. Now, if you want to reach someone at a distance, the laser has a good amount of fall-off distance, if it has any at all, at beaming things from a distance. But the AI's got a little bit smarter, so they tend to move left or right when you're shooting this high pressured laser, but it's easy to clean up crystals this way. Now, you can look on the screen, and I'm gonna go over what's on the screen, but each piece of armor is up there for about 5 seconds, just so you can see what I have all equipped and how the build is rounded out. I'm using some Artifice armor to round out some of those underlining stats that I have a 7 on or something, and I wanted to bump it up to an even round 0 number, giving me that plus 10. Now, the flow of combat is create a Stasis Crystal, either by Diamond Lance or Weapon Kill or Grenade. Shatter the target, i.e. Stasis Crystals, frozen enemy, create those Stasis Shards, collect those shards, gain an Overshield, reduce your melee and grenade cooldown, increase Stasis weapon damage, generate orbs, and gain armor charges. This is going to help us with survivability. This is going to help us with gaining some health back while finishing. It's a good overall PvE build. Now, When I use Whisper of Rhyme instead of Whisper of Chains, collecting that Stasis shard grants us that overshield, but it also starts our health regeneration, as it's giving us like a max recovery for the second that we pick up that crystal. Now that's going to be clutch in some fights because you're going to be surrounded by crystals, lances, and you're just going to be destroying things left and right. I would like to thank you guys for watching and making it to the end. Hitting that like button will really help me out, as I am a one-man show and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. As a small treat, here's a preview of the next build I have coming out, and it's an updated version of the Devouring Titan 2.0. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.